So this is take home. This is not sales. This is her money in her bank, and you can withdraw it same day. Well, I think it's next day if you wish. And she earned £26,000 in a day. Her month was 140 grand. And that video that made her £26,000 was a 30-second video that she didn't even appear in. It was just a faceless one. She just kind of got her phone and filmed this product and put a bit of music on it. Went viral. It got 29 million views. Yeah, she made £26,000. It's rare, obviously, that happens for one video, but consistency, there's plenty of people making 10, 20, 30,000 each month, every month. So yeah, it's incredible. There's 9 people in the chat, which is good to see. Thank you all for joining. Like I said, another impromptu one. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Still doing YouTube, still doing websites, affiliate marketing, life in general. Yeah, just let me know if you have any questions. I think yesterday when I did the live stream, at the end of it just said, do you want to publish it? And I just went, yeah, whatever, yes. And I think there was about 2 minutes of me wandering around the house, sneezing with hay fever, making a cup of tea, sipping and slurping. Yeah, wasn't very professional, but who cares? It's just a friendly chat with friends. So yeah, let me know if you got any comments. If not, I'm just gonna. I can carry on doing some work. Oh, there we go. Do you make any money from blogs anymore? I still have a couple of websites, and I do make a little bit of money from them. We're only talking a couple of $100 a month, nothing special there anymore. I find writing content now very difficult. Not difficult in terms of producing it. You can just ask ChatGPT to do it, but I just don't like writing content now. I would much rather do video content. I find it easier, quicker, more relatable, authentic, hard to copy. So I can do. I've just literally done a TikTok video about a golf product. It took me 30 seconds. Nobody can copy it. It goes up. It could be a huge success. It could be a failure, but it took me 30 seconds. It's just something I thought of. I was lying in bed and I thought, oh, that'd make a good TikTok video. And it took me 30 seconds to do it. Rather than if I wanted to review that product and write an article, I'd have to write, 1,000 words, maybe 2,000 words, lots of editing, lots of images, SEO content on it, try and get it to rank, see if it'll index. Wait weeks and weeks and weeks, and you might get a few views on it. So, I'm not saying blog content is dead or anything like that. I'm not hating on it. I still know lots of people that turn video content into blogs. I know some people who just do written blogs. And obviously all the big guys doing the SEO work, they still do blog content, but, they use other tactics, don't they? Parasite SEO to get it to number 1, thousands of backlinks to get it to number 1. Not many people are just writing 1,000-word, review about this pen and it ranks on number 1 and they make money from it. It just doesn't happen anymore. Hey, Jason, I've got a question. What do you think about releasing a paid-only WordPress plugin for 2025? I started building it on and off in 2025 and looking to release it in a few months. Yeah, any products, plugins, apps, anything like that is still working fantastically. A friend of mine who's just released a Chrome extension for Amazon Influencer Program. He relaunched it like you do, launched it for free, gave you a few features, got you hooked on it, got 600 people to sign up for it. And then now he charges $99 a year for the full version, which has a lot of the key features that you want. And 600 people was in the group. And I think he said he's had about 400 sign up. That's $499. And it's on Google Store now. It's on the App Store. It's starting to rank for Amazon influencer apps. It's in Google search now. So, yeah, it's doing really well. So, yeah, plugins could absolutely work. Jason, Phil from spiderweb.co.uk, who's always in the chat, is in Alex's Facebook group. He'd be the person to talk to, communicate with that. Hopefully you can share a bit of advice and inspiration between you. Question from Sol. If people can't get into the Amazon influencer, what other ways do you hear to make money? TikTok Shop. There's no hardly any requirements. You do, if you have a personal account, you have to get so many likes and followers before you can start selling products on there. But you can also create a business account, or that's how I did it. I just created a business, TikTok business account, and it let me straight in with the TikTok shop. I don't know if that, people say that was a little flaw in the system and they shut that loophole down. Not sure, because I've not opened another account since. But if you can get on TikTok shop, it's the fastest way of making money. The entry level is so small, so low, and the products now are really, really good. You've got Nike on there, you've got the Ninja cooking products on there, you've got all the clothing brands are starting to drop on there as well. Some things, there's not a lot of products like, sporting and golf, and there's not that many products on there. Had a really good research yesterday, there wasn't that many, but electrical products, travel, luggage, all that sort of stuff, tech products, it's all on there. And it's not, like I say, the poor quality, like, Chinese import rubbish anymore. A lot of it is based in the UK. So, for instance, Adidas yesterday had like these trainers on sale, and everybody was saying, oh, you can just get them from Sports Direct. Why would I get them from TikTok Shop? That was Sports Direct selling on TikTok Shop. So you're getting exactly what you would get from Sports Direct, but you didn't have to nip into town. You just, you saw it, you clicked, paid, done, here in 2 days. So it's a great way of making money pretty quick. People will tell you, so YouTube, but YouTube, you need, 1,000 subscribers, which is blooming hard to get unless you're lucky, and 4,000 hours of watch time. I've got 2 YouTube channels at the moment. One has got the 4,000 watch hours, but it's only got 400 subscribers, so that's not monetized. The other one has got 1,200 subscribers, but it's only got 1,500 hours of watch time. So again, that's not monetized. So I have 2 channels there that YouTube's making it pretty tricky to get monetized. Now, I know they're trying to keep the entry level, the barrier, quite high, but it's still quite a slow process on YouTube to make money. Once you get monetized, great. You can do lives, you make regular videos, you can do product videos, you can do quite a few things. But yeah, that what can you get into quick to make money? Blogging, no, not quick. It's going to take you ages. YouTube, you need subscriber count. Facebook marketing, you need some money to spend on paid ad campaigns. A newsletter, you're going to have to give something away for free and promote it for quite some time before you build your subscriber list up. Amazon influencer, you do need to get approved. You've got to get 3 videos approved. It's a bit of a process. And if you get rejected, you might never get approved. But it's relatively quick, and most people have got Amazon products around the house. So Amazon influencer is pretty quick. It is getting more and more saturated, so you've got to consider that as well. TikTok Shop, entry level is so low, anybody can get on that. Otherwise, real products and services. Services is probably still the best way. If you're good at doing something, then you can sell that service, can't you? But 24K Will, hey, how are you doing? Long time no see or hear. It's good seeing some of the old faces from way back. I was just looking, I actually just sent Alex and Phil a screenshot of some thumbnails from Canva that I did. And one of my thumbnails was from 2023, was something like February's income report, $25,500. I remember, when it was absolutely the golden age of blogging, and it was quite easy to make 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month. It was quite simple. It was just, quantity of written content and getting it to rank. So, and I know Will was one of the people who used to rank content very well and very successfully. Hopefully, are you still doing that now? Let me know. 24K Will, what are you doing right now? Let us know in the comments. Sorry if you hear me slurping. I know it's very unprofessional. Probably should turn the mic off when I do that. Electronic earnings. Hey, Cal. Hey, how are you? Electronic earnings. So that sounds like you do product reviews or something to do with electronics. Let me know, what do you do in electronics? Or is that just your passion or your hobby? Let me know. A lot of people that I hear are definitely changing their tactics of what they're doing. A friend of mine is doing the KDP, the books from Amazon. writing books and stuff like that. And yeah, he's doing that at the moment. Total change. I mean, if he's in the chat, he'll probably know who he is. But yeah, I wouldn't dream that that person would do books. It just seems bizarre. So yeah, everybody's changing what they're doing, and you have to move with the times. You have to do whatever works for you. Okay, electronic news. Yeah, so you were doing fine with website and blogs, and now you're doing YouTube. Faceless, great. Yeah, I talked to Niche Safari, Chris from Niche Safari. I don't know if you remember him. He was very successful at blogging and then started a bit of YouTube. I don't think he really liked the YouTube side of it. I think he just we were all doing it. So I think he just joined in it again. But yeah, I think he's doing mainly YouTube now. So yeah, that's interesting. What's it for? I missed the golden age. Yeah. Doing a lot of local media business now, newsletters, social, website content. You're going to come back and do YouTube soon? Fantastic. Yeah. I think the thing is about YouTube is it's a lot of time to invest for very little money back. It's as plain and simple as that. Unless you're really good at YouTube and you got a niche that's huge, just general life stuff, travel blogger or whatever that is, then it's very difficult. Especially, our space, making money online, you're competing with some incredible players that's got unlimited budgets. So our content is quite hard to do and it's not financially rewarding. So I could spend an hour on here today and I'll make. So the live I did yesterday, to give you an idea, I don't think I can screen share. Maybe I'll find out how to do that in the next couple of days. But yeah, I did the live I did yesterday. I was on for an hour and 20 minutes, I think, something like that. That made me $1.58, which is about 90 pence. I don't even think that covers my cup of tea. So yes, it might earn an extra pound or two in the next few days, but that'll be it. So I spent an hour doing that stream. I did it because I wanted to. I wanted to reach out to you guys. But as a financial reward, an hour and 20 minutes for £3, it's just not worth it. If I'd have done an hour and a half on TikTok Shop, I'd have probably made $100, maybe $200. So to give you an idea. Just let me catch up with these. Yeah, been pretty good. Yeah, Bing traffic's still there. It's lower, but you can rank in it. It still has a solid SEO process on Bing. It's not manipulated. I think you can use the system as it's intended, whereas you can't with Google. Mark P, hey buddy. I think Sean Mars is heavy into YouTube. Yeah, I think he was working as well for another company doing their social media side of it, but I've not seen him on YouTube. Let me know what he's doing on YouTube. If it's a public channel and anybody can find it, let me know. Drop a link or let me know what the channel's called. I'd love to go check Sean out. I did speak to him, via text a few months ago. He asked me a couple of questions, but I've not really had a face-to-face with him for a while. 24K Will says the real money on YouTube is from affiliate and owning your products. To be honest, it is. Affiliate marketing still works. I've got an app that they keep begging me to test, Viral View. It finds products on Amazon Influencer. And, if I do several videos about that and get a dozen or two people to sign up for it, every month that'll be 100 or 200 coming in every single month. And it'll be regular and it'll run for quite a while as an affiliate program. So there is still money in that. My channel kind of died because this YouTube channel died. And I still believe it's because I paid to run some ads to a few videos. My views skyrocketed. And as soon as I stopped paying for the YouTube promotion, it dropped off. And I've never been able to get this channel to come back up again. So I do believe, and somebody mentioned this in TikTok this morning saying, I wish I'd have never paid to run some ads to my TikTok videos, because the second I stopped paying, the second they stopped showing my videos. So I think YouTube's exactly the same. Why wouldn't you? If somebody says, hey, Carl, talk about me every day in your YouTube live and I'll give you £100, and you do that, and, they pay you and you're getting money for it and people like it, and then they stop paying you and you talk about it and you don't get the reward. So I can see that YouTube will say, Cal's willing to pay me to show his videos to somebody. If he's willing, I'll take his money and I'll do it. When he's not willing, I'll think about it. And that's kind of what I feel my channel went into, that spiral of he's not paying for any views anymore, so why give him any reach? So could be totally wrong. It could just be that niche sites are dead and nobody's interested. Could be my videos are terrible. Who knows? But it was definitely hard to make money. But yeah, if you have the best example of that, well, let me find out what's he called. It basically, his whole YouTube channel is just about reviewing actual products and services. So let me just have a look. Subscribed. Oh, see, Alex has just put a video out. LearnWire. So his channel is all about reviewing products and apps, mainly for AppSumo. He must make a killing because he's got thousands and thousands of, well, not thousands, hundreds and hundreds of videos, and they're all affiliate based. So literally every view has a potential of making a sale. So yeah, he must still be doing really, really good from that. Electronic earnings. What's TikTok Shop? So basically, you know what TikTok is. You're scrolling through, you see a video, and there's a shop inside TikTok. Like, let's say it's like Amazon, it's like a warehouse. People upload their products in there and they will pay you a commission to promote it. So all you do is you'll say something like, you know, oh, this pen has really like helped my handwriting out. I love it. I recommend it. If you want to buy it, there's a link on the screen. And that's it. You just scroll through the shop, find something you want to promote, and you just make a video about it. You don't have to own the product. You can just even just talk about it. You can just stand there and say, last week I used the best golf trolley I've ever used in my life. I'll link it here on the screen. Honestly, it made me play so much better because I wasn't carrying my bag. There you go. That's a TikTok video. You find the product in the TikTok shop and you link it on that video. It's honestly, it's incredible. You can put a 30-second video up, and in fact, if you want to go on TikTok, Cal's Review Lab, you can find me on there. Go check it out. You see how I do it. I'm terrible at them, but I'm only learning. And like I say, sometimes you don't know what works. That's the thing. I watched this video, this training podcast this morning, and like this woman was on there. This woman who made $26,000 in a day, pounds, and she said it was from a video she never even planned or really put any time or effort in. You just don't know what works with TikTok. It's literally is like this. Another woman said it's like having 1,000 lottery tickets. She said every 10 videos I put up, that's like 10 lottery tickets. One could just take off, and I could just check my TikTok shop earnings the next morning, and I could have 20 grand in there. You know, you might have £2, you might have nothing, but you know, it is, and it's quite addictive actually. I've got one video in there that every day makes me about £4 a day, and I just feel like it could go viral because every day people are liking it and buying the product. So if TikTok's algorithm gets hold of that, it could rock it, and I could log in there next day. It could be $400. So yeah, TikTok Shop is very, very easy. I'm not going to say it's for everybody. It certainly isn't. I'm always a bit sketchy about the platform. I sometimes love it, sometimes hate it. I do that doom scrolling where I flick through it, but it might be for some people. It might not be. Hey, Jim. Hey, up. How are you, buddy? You all right? We saw the video this morning of you reviewing a robotic lawnmower on Amazon. Yeah, my videos pop up all over the place now. Yeah. Some of the strangest ones. Alex did a video the other day, a live stream or a video, and he went on TikTok, I think, and I popped up straight away. He said that's the thing about algorithms as well. So I'm going to give you this. Here's a tip, right? You're going to get something helpful out of this video instead of me ranting on. Here's a big tip for you. If you have a business idea or you have an idea for a video and you think it's a really good idea and you want to do it, let's say it's on YouTube, let's say it's on TikTok, or let's say it's an article you want to write. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just an idea. When you start researching that idea, let's say, so let's take TikTok for instance. So I've got an idea that I want to sell this pen on TikTok. So I look at the pen, I go, okay, yeah, it's a high-tech point pen. So I search high-tech point pen and I look to see if anybody else has done the videos. Their algorithm is incredible. It picks up that I'm obviously wanting that pen. So then every single day I log on, all I see is people reviewing this pen. So then my brain goes into that spiral mode of, it's too saturated. Everybody's done that video. There's no point me doing it now. So you don't bother doing it. The truth is, you've only found maybe the 6 videos that exist in the entire world out of, 20 billion videos. There might be a huge audience that wants to see your review of that pen. But your brain goes into that negative imposter syndrome of, there's no point me doing it now because I'm just copying others. People think I'm just stealing their idea. When, like I say, it's 0.00001% of the videos out there on TikTok. So don't let that put you off. I've been put off too many times. I had a great business idea last year. I really wanted to do it. The legal side of it was a bit tricky and the finances was a bit tricky. But I started researching it and I thought nobody's doing it. And then the more I researched it, I found the odd person and then another person. And these were all really small businesses compared to what I wanted to do. So they wouldn't have really been a huge competition, but it started to put me off. It started my brain thinking, people are already doing it. I'm not original. I'm not the only one. Whereas if I'd have done what I wanted to do, I would have probably been, one of the biggest ones in that market. I probably would have been really successful, but I just let that algorithm put me off. Just looking at a couple of questions. Oh, got Niche Ranger. Hey, nice to see you. Howdy, Carl. Have you managed to monetize Facebook pages under 50,000 followers? If so, how? I am aiming for monetization with displayers. No, under 50,000, I haven't. No. I got one in accepted with 10,000 followers about 6 months ago, right at the start when kind of Facebook monetization was really kicking off. It's been around a while actually, but not on any mass scale. And then it got a violation, and it was because I shared something from my personal Facebook page, and I shared that over to the actual Facebook page that I was trying to monetize. And then that content apparently was inappropriate, or the person had made the story up or something. So I didn't actually post the story. It wasn't even mine. It was somebody else's. I was using Facebook share feature and I got penalized, and it restricted my account, and it restricted it for 3 months. And then it took away the monetization. And it said I had to work hard to grow the page again. So I lost that. So what I'm hearing now, to give you some advice, is that you need 100,000 likes on a Facebook page before you will even get a chance of getting monetized. There's also 2 ways to get monetized. You have the old monetization method where everything is individual. So you will get engagement. You'll get paid for engagement. That's a monetization option. Then you could run YouTube Reels, so video Reels. You'll get paid for that. There's 4 or 5 super chats and all sorts. There's that monetization method, which is on your professional dashboard. And then there's one now where they've rolled it all into one. I forget what they call it off the top of my head, but basically you just enroll for this monetization method and everything's covered under one umbrella. What I'm hearing is the old method paid more than the one where it's all under one umbrella. But the one that's all under umbrella, that monetization method, apparently they're going to open it up to everybody eventually. I heard June or July. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. If that rolls out, then great. I've got several Facebook pages with anything from 10,000 to 50,000 likes, and all those might become monetized. Great. But I keep getting these violations from Facebook for no reason of my own. So you've got to be very careful with that. Don't share anything. Just be careful what you comment on your own personal Facebook page if you're doing a business one as well. And don't share anything. Make sure it's all your own content, all original content. You're very welcome, Niche Ranger. Very full. I heard August. You heard August, right? I mean, I don't know where we're in this week. I could probably just do a video post tomorrow and say Facebook monetization is rolling out on December the 25th. And it might go viral. I think everybody's just guessing. So it's probably just Chinese whispers that, and it's grown and grown and grown. I've not actually had an email, have you, from Facebook that says monetization is happening in August? I think we're just all guessing. But from the people who earn a lot of money from it, and if you want to go follow somebody, head over to X, Twitter, and go follow Published in the Box. Go follow them. There's Andy, what's his surname? Strager, I think. Andy Strager, Saga, something like that. He's very good on Facebook as well. They all make full-time livings and make money for other people. That Published in a Box, you give them your Facebook page and they take it over and they grow it for you, and then they'll make a cut of the money. But you have to be monetized. You have to have like 100,000 followers. But apparently when you get that, if they accept your Facebook page, they like 5x your income and just take a cut. So that's really good. I offered them my pages, but they were too small. But yeah, they're worth checking out on Twitter. Yeah, you got Andy's course. Yeah, I got his course as well. Yeah, I mean, that's where a lot of Facebook pages. So Niche Site Lady uses her Facebook page to drive traffic to her blog. So she has a few Facebook pages, but her main business is travel, I believe. And I think she uses her Facebook community, paid ads, paid posts, and drives traffic to her newsletter and to her blog. So yeah, people are still doing that, and it's a valid method. I've done that as long as the return is worth it. So if it's cost you 50p to send somebody from Facebook to your website, where are you going to make the money? If it's display ads on that website page, forget it. It just won't be worth it. If you want to send to that Facebook page because you have a affiliate product that's going to make you $50 when they buy it, it's worth it. So Facebook arbitrage is where, if you don't know, Facebook arbitrage is where you publish on Facebook, you pay for so many ads. So you're paying for your views and you're paying to send people to your Facebook page. So let's say it costs you $100 to get 100 people off of Facebook to your website. Then Facebook arbitrage, you are supposed to make more than $100 in ads from that Facebook page. It is very difficult to do. It's scalable, but it's risky and it's very difficult to do. The other hand is if you paid $100 and got 100 people to that Facebook page, to your website, but you had an affiliate product on there or your own product or your own service, you're more likely to make a success of it. But if you're doing Facebook arbitrage, you send people from Facebook to your website just to make money on ads, more money on ads than you spend on Facebook ads, it's difficult. I tried it. It was risky. I got to a point one day, I think I accidentally set it up and I spent $500. I got about 20 people to my website. So yeah, you have to be very, very careful. And each Ranger says, I mean, organically, I know someone with a Facebook page, 1,000 followers. Yeah, again, you've got to get that Facebook page to 100,000 followers, maybe more, before that organic traffic goes through. I've done a video on, I've done a few videos on it. My video series that I just published, where I show how to grow a social media Facebook page, send people to a traffic, is exactly what you're on about. So maybe go watch that video series if you didn't see it. That's kind of the crux of it. It's exactly what you say there. But yeah, you've got to have 100,000 followers or likes on your Facebook page to make any difference. Let's try goings. I suppose it depends on the it depends on the RPM. Yeah, absolutely. If your Facebook page is if your ads on your website are like $50 plus RPM, then it might be worth sending 1,000 people to that page. Yeah, absolutely. So I would only do that. I would go through my Mediavine and I would look at my top 5 earning website pages, ad revenue. And if they're over $50, then yes, I might run some ads on Facebook to send them only to those pages. So yeah, you're correct there. It's a game within a game, that it really is. Like I say, you can burn through money, or you can hit on that perfect sweet spot and make a ton of money. So yeah. Not a lot of questions now. It's getting slow. We've still got 13 people on here. Give the video a thumbs up or a like if you can. That might help. Might push it out to YouTube, and we might get more people on their lunch break jumping in. Again, I never expect big numbers from these live streams or anything like that. It's just, I wanted to test this equipment. I want to see the clarity of this video, and I'm looking on my screen here. The clarity looks pretty good. I do need to sort the lighting out all around here. And obviously, on my TikTok videos, you won't see the computer. You'll actually only see kind of this section here. So it looks like the wireless solution of my phone to the computer is working. I think I can also play around with some of the color settings and things. So let's have a look. Oh, there you go. So I can adjust the lighting. Oh, that's better. I can do reactions. If you wonder what this is Google Chrome settings for the camera. I can play with all sorts, apparently. Portrait. I don't know. I can play around with it. Can't move it up and down, though. That's the only thing I can't do. So it looks... oh, Michael said it looks a bit grainy, my end. Okay. Have you got your YouTube? Are you playing it back? Click the little cog icon and make sure you're playing it in, what is it, 1080p or whatever. See if that makes any difference. On my screen here, it looks incredible. And this is a 27-inch monitor. So, but like I said, Michael, for TikTok, you want that. You want that kind of, that dull, matte, misty kind of view. I had my camera, which is a DJI Osmo. Not where it is. It's over there. I had that on, and that was so good quality. It was picking out every imperfection on the wall. So that's why we switched to my phone, and it had more of a TikTok warm feel to it. So, but yeah, for quality-wise, my camera, my Osmo DJI camera was better quality, but it was too good. It was picking out every flaw and imperfection in my face, and nobody wants that. Electronic earnings, are you using a mic? Yeah, I'm just using this one for this live stream. This has been my go-to mic, Samsung Q2U, I think it's called. In COVID, this was the #1 selling item on Amazon. It sold out everywhere. That and graphics cards, or what do they call them? Web cards. So you could live stream and do Zoom calls for work. This was sold out for ages. I had to go back order for about 3 months. It's been a really good go-to mic. When I do my TikTok ones, I do have my clip-on mic. Sorry, again, everything's all over there. I do have just a clip-on mic underneath here, so it is better quality on the TikTok ones, to be fair. That's a bit grainy. Salsa, can I give you a tip for TikTok Shop? Yeah, just make as many videos as you can daily. Not everybody will see your video. So if I post one video today, a tiny proportion of people will see it. If I publish 10 today, there's more chance people see it, but not the same people will see it. So you're not pestering people. So if I did 100 videos today, you might think, oh, wow, my audience is going to hate me. They won't, because hardly any of them will see it anyway. So get the quantity out. Don't overthink it. Be real and authentic. People don't want on YouTube the same as they do on TikTok. They don't want you to go, hi, I'm going to do a review of this pen today. It's the best pen I've ever owned. You have to buy it. It's on sale at TikTok Shop. Here's the link. Nobody wants that. However, I could just stand there demonstrating my handwriting, which is absolutely terrible. So maybe I'll use my wife. She's very good. So, you know, I would basically just have a camera over the top, and I would show somebody doing some lovely, like, italic writing or calligraphy, and then just show the end of it, and that's it. I wouldn't say go buy it or anything like that. They can see the link on the screen. So it's kind of selling without selling is the key to that. And just being authentic. A lot of my videos are me just with my phone just going, blooming heck. This pen was really, really cheap. It's actually better than I thought it was. Let me just show you, and I'll write some. I'll go, it actually is worth 60p. So, I do kind of videos like that where I'm using the product, I'm demonstrating it. I'm trying to be like helpful. I mean, if I get a product sent to me and it's rubbish, I will just say, I was sent this pen. It lasted 4 minutes. It's terrible. Yeah, don't buy this. And I'll do something silly like just throw it and say, don't use it. And that'll get views and it'll get people following you. You might not make any sales, but you'll get the views and likes and the followers. So yeah, don't overthink TikTok. If you get accepted in TikTok Shop or you got the possibility of using it, don't overthink it. Nobody cares whether you are not wearing a nice shirt or whether you're, where you live, who you are, what you look like. Nobody cares. They really don't. Viral videos can go viral because the TikTok algorithm just picks it up. Some of the biggest viral videos are done because people hate them. So, the one I was talking about earlier where somebody was promoting some shoes and everybody in the comments, there were 4,000 comments. That's why it went viral, saying you can get that from Sports Direct. And the guy was commenting to everybody, they are from Sports Direct. Sports Direct are in TikTok Shop. I'm selling them on Sports Direct behalf. So it went viral and he had, like I said, 4,000 comments. So, that's just be real. You know what I mean? Just show it and just do it. You can't think about it too much. If you think about it, you just will not do it. It's the same as YouTube. If you plan it for months and plan it, you just will never end up doing it. Any more? Electronic Earnings, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, demos cool. Exactly, just demonstrate it. Salt says, would I buy the stuff from TikTok Shop to make the videos? You get 4 options. Number 1, buy it and just quickly make the videos. And you buy one item and you can make 20 videos out of it. Number 2, there's a program in TikTok Shop where you get a refundable sample. So you'll buy it as a sample. If you make some videos and you make a sale, they'll refund you the money. Thirdly, you can get on with brands. So brands will say, hey, Carl, been loving your videos. Can I send you some products? You get tons of free brands. I mean, you can fill your house up with products. It give you so much. And the 4th method is free samples. You go in TikTok Shop and scroll, and nearly everything says free sample. And you click it, and they just send you a free sample. You don't get everything you ask for, but you'll get a lot. If you ask for 50 items, you might get 20 of them will say, yeah, sure, I'll send you a sample. And all they want is a video in return. There's no contract or anything. It's just literally, yeah, I'll send you it. Then, they hope you make a video. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Got 6 thumbs up now. I'm going to stay on just another few more minutes. So if you've got any questions, just drop it in the chat. I appreciate it. I will stick this up on YouTube for later if anybody does want to watch it. Again, like I say, there's a few tips, hopefully, a few nuggets of information. But generally, yeah, just wanted to, again, hang out with you guys and see how we do. Salt says, but you need 100,000 followers, not on TikTok. No, on TikTok, I think you can get the TikTok Shop with 1,000 followers, which is really easy. All I told my friends to do was, go walk the dog and film yourself walking and talking while you walk the dog. A friend of mine had a fish tank and he just sat there, like showing everybody the fish, and he just talked about the fish and how hard they were. And he got 1,000 followers in a week. Another friend of mine went jogging, and as she jogged, she just chatted about life, and she got 1,000 followers in about a month. So no, you don't need that many at all. Oh, Adrian saying real good information on every stream. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I can do some more. Like I said, when I move, I'm quite happy to do some more structured ones where if you want me to screen share and, show you topics and make it a bit more interesting, a bit more interactive, I can do that when I move. Like I said, at the minute, I just want to heavily jump into TikTok Shop. So I'm just trying to get a setup where I can just walk behind here, hit live on TikTok Shop and go live on TikTok. So Mark P, do you mean Adrian Diaz? There's a lot of Adrians. We've got an Adrian in the chat. But do you mean Adrian Diaz? He was, London, wasn't he a crane driver? And he used to vlog and do videos, affiliate marketing. Diaz. If it's him you're on about, he does property rental in, where is it? Maybe Spain or somewhere. But yeah, he started to buy properties, renovated them to rent them out. Whether he still does that or not, I don't know. The last time I heard from him, I think he had about 2 or 3 like holiday homes that he was renovating and renting out. So I think he moved into that. Niche Ranger, are you doing much on Facebook, Carl, or mainly just TikTok? I was doing a lot on Facebook. I was really promoting it. I even did a little course inside Side Hustle Insider Group, my private community. I did actually do a course of how to get started and get monetized, and it's all in there. It's like a video course. There's probably 25 videos step by step showing you how to do it. I just keep getting violations. I can't show you because obviously I'm streaming on my phone here. Next stream I do, I'll try and use a different camera and then I could show you on my phone. I just keep getting violations for things that I said on Facebook. For instance, there was a video the other day of in Greggs, which if you're not from the UK, it's basically a bakery, a store that sells pastries and pasties and pies and things. And people are going in there and just taking what they want, just stealing. They're just walking in, grabbing whatever they want, walking out. And Greg's company has said, don't tackle these people. It's not worth the effort. Just leave them. So there's a town at the moment that it has more thieves than it has customers. They just walk in and they take whatever they want, and the staff just stand there and they can't do anything at all. And it's crazy to watch. And I watched a reel on Facebook, and I just went, somebody was justifying it, saying, "Oh, they're stealing because it's the cost of living crisis." It wasn't. These are just thieves, just people thieving for the sake of it. Some of them, they were dressed in like £100 jackets and stuff, and they got iPhones with them, and smoking and stuff. So they didn't need the food to live on. It wasn't cost of crime. They just stealing, just thieves. And I just put in in Facebook, scumbags. I did, and I thought they if you're hungry and homeless, I'll give you food. 100% they need support and they need food. These people going to Greg's and running in and grabbing 30 bottles of Coke and running out are not homeless. They don't need it. They are just just scumbags. And I got violation for saying the word scumbag. So that when you get a violation on your personal account, it often, if your business accounts are all, your Facebook pages are all connected, it often does that, and it says your views have been restricted. And I was going from getting like a 5 million impressions and views per month down to like 10,000. So yeah, I was doing a lot with Facebook, but I've restricted it now. Again, how much time do I put in that versus how much financial reward do I get back? If I can spend 3 hours a day doing Facebook, but I get no money from it, I'd rather do 3 hours on Amazon Influencer and get money back every week religiously, or go on YouTube or TikTok Shop and make money. If you do this for a living, you have to go where the money is. I keep telling people this. People say, why is so-and-so not on YouTube and stuff? Well, because he's probably earning more money elsewhere. That's why. So yeah, you have to sometimes go where the money is. Adrian, you said you follow him on Instagram. He's doing well. I'm pleased. In fact, I should reach out to a few people. Amelia Gardner should reach out to her. Chris Niche Safari, Sean Mars, Flix. Do you remember Flix, who used to make the funny video compilations about everybody? That would be a good one. Let me just have a look at I'm just going to get my. Let me see all my YouTubes are golfing ones. She's one of the best YouTubers I've ever watched. She's called Itchy Boots. She's a motorcyclist, a solo female motorcyclist. She rides around the world. Every year she brings a series out, and she does that series. So she'll go to India and she'll travel around India for a year. And she's fantastic. She's probably the most successful YouTuber that I follow, apart from Mr. Beast. Every single video she puts out gets 2 to 3 million views, every single one. And the 15, 20 minutes videos, very poorly edited. It's just her riding a motorbike. And she's been doing it for 8 years. So she's got 8 series. So she's gone to Australia, America, India, all over the place. And yeah, she's incredible. Success of her channel is just insane. But yeah, let me just have a look on here. Let's have a look at some of the YouTubers that I still follow. See if they're still around. Let's have a look. Mine are nearly all golf, I must admit. Alex on here. Yeah, Alex is still going strong. Still follow Alex. Emma Cruz does the cruise ships and YouTube. Yeah, still follow her. Niche Pursuits. He's doing all sorts. Spencer he tries his hand at everything, doesn't he? He's still around. Creator Side Incomes. Yeah, he does affiliates, Amazon influencers. Just see if there's any of the old school ones. To be fair, I think I deleted a lot of them because they just stopped doing them. Shauna Newman's on here. She still does it. Who else? Drop in the comments if you can remember any of the old school people and see if we can check them out. Maybe I'll do that on the next stream. I'll pull up on the screen and we'll see when the last time they actually did anything. Wesley Oakes, yeah, he runs a Subway now. So Wesley Oakes, I think he built quite a few websites and sold them for like a couple $100,000 each or something. He's bought a Subway. So I follow him now because I watch his Subway stuff, like inside his store and how he's doing. Yeah, there's not many on here now. God, I follow 354 people on my YouTube channel. No wonder sometimes I miss some of the videos. Yeah, I think I've deleted a lot of mine because obviously they haven't been around. Lily Ray, I still follow. Adam Young, yeah, I still follow him. Who else is on here? Theo Ramwell. Theo's still around, still doing his website. Ben's what? Jasper. Yeah, remember Jasper? I haven't seen much from him in a while. Liam JK. Never really got on with him, I'll be honest. Josh Coop. Tortoise Cashflow. There's a none. Do you remember Tortoise Cashflow? Income School. The last one on my list, Income School. Not heard anything from Ricky. I do hope he's okay. Not heard anything from him. Guys, because I'm recording, well, I'm using my camera as the camera. It's on my should we reword that? Because I'm using my phone as the camera, I can see here my battery is running down pretty quick. So that's something I've learned. This phone on a full charge only does about an hour. So get your last questions in if you want. 16 people watching at the minute. 8 thumbs up. Come on, give us a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get a couple of thumbs up. I don't know why I want thumbs up. It's not going to make any difference to me whatsoever. It's not going to suddenly make this video profitable or anything, is it? But yeah, it's been great hanging out with you guys again. Maybe we'll get some guests on when I move house. Go back to doing some live streams with guests. Maybe different topics. Move away from niche websites. Maybe I'll get some TikTokers on. KD Publishing, Kindle Publishing. Get them people on. I do know a couple of people who's moved into a real bricks and mortar business. Maybe talk to them, see what the difference is, how they're finding it. Is it less stressful? Is it more stress? Michael said, thanks. Oh, yeah, thanks, mate. So I'll do one once a month. Yeah. Oh, Crew Deals. How do you get traction on eBay? Do you mean just reselling, buying and reselling? If you do mean buying and reselling, let me give you a channel to follow. Jammy Dodger Flips. Jammy Dodger Flips. He's somebody I watch about reselling on eBay. Does really well. Lots of good tips, like everything he lists on eBay for selling, he pays a promotion fee, but he only pays 2%. There's loads of tips. He basically just goes around car boot sales, warehouses, Amazon sales, and he will just buy. So if you go on Amazon sales, they do the flash sales, and you can get some items at like 99% discount, and you end up getting, I don't know, a pen for, it should be £1. You get it for 10p, and then he'll buy all of them, and then he'll put them on eBay. So he's a good one. Jammy Dodger Flips, eBay reselling. Michael Peters, yeah, I've watched Itchy Boots. She's brilliant, isn't she? I absolutely love her. Me and the wife are absolutely obsessed with watching her. She's just real. It's just, we love to travel, and I love motorbikes, so it kind of goes hand in hand. But yeah, her channel's, it's got about 3 million followers now, but it's not the followers, it's the percentage of views for followers. So she's got 3 million followers. Some videos get 3 million views in like a week. So it's literally like every single subscriber watches her videos for the full 20 minutes. I mean, the money she must be making on there, she well deserved, but she must be making, I'd estimate, probably, she's got to be doing 10 to 20,000 a month. She just has to be, which is amazing. Natural health remedies. Just wondering your opinion on building up an aged but outdated website worth trying after HSC. Is it worth rebuilding a website, an aged domain website? If it was hit, I'd say no. If it was an aged domain that never got hit, no difference, everything's indexing, it still ranks, then yeah, why not? That's absolutely fine, especially if it's still got some authority and got some links pointing to it. You'd have to check what links are pointing to it. Are those links still active and relevant? But yeah, absolutely, it could be worth doing. It just depends if it's hit. I think anything that's been hit is dead in the water. I don't think, has anybody heard of any single website that got hit full recovery? Because actually, you should get full recovery and the growth for that period as well, shouldn't you? So has anybody seen a website that got hit like 90%, but then came back 90 plus growth, so come back 120%? I've not heard of anybody. Mark P, you resell on eBay? Yeah, I do a little bit. Yeah. So basically, when I buy a product to review, I'll do an Amazon influencer video, I'll do a YouTube video, I'll do TikTok videos, I'll do Facebook videos, and then I'll sell it on eBay. And I'll get all that content. So let's say it cost me $20 for the product. I don't know why I was talking dollars. I should say pounds, shouldn't I? So let's say it cost me £20 to buy the product. I've got all that content out there making me money for months, even years to come. And I will resell it for maybe 50%, 60%. So it only ends up costing me about £7 for the content. So otherwise it gets expensive. If you buy something for £20 just to make a video, and then you just throw that item in the bin or get stored in your loft or whatever, you give it away to friends, it gets expensive. So I think if you're doing any product reviews, unless you get the product from the brand for free, if you're buying it, I think you have to resell it, definitely. I listed my first product and I was looking at it. Crew deals, if you listed one product, just pay for the promotion. You know where it says above it, promote it, just click that and choose. It'll say promote it, and it'll give you two options. One's a set advertising budget, one's a percentage. It'll always want you to spend about 6% advertising rate to sell it. Just knock that down to about 3%. Then once you get your first few sales, you get your feedback up, push for feedback all the time. Give other people good feedback, then you get good feedback. You will start to kind of pop up with in eBay's algorithm. Yeah, as Mark says, crew deals, you've got to keep listing. Yeah, if you don't sell the first time, relist it next time. Maybe put it at a lower starting point, or if you do buy now, like I say, promote it. Certainly for your first few until you got some sales. I'm doing quite well. I think I've got about 2,000 sales on my eBay, and I'm up at about 100% feedback. So that's pretty good. But I've had it years. Don't forget, it was like my personal one. It wasn't business related. Oh, you're welcome, crew deals. You're welcome. Is there any information I can give you? I've been online now for 5 or 6 years. Yeah, about 5 years. I've been online now, and I've dabbled in everything. What haven't I done online? I haven't owned an SEO agency, which is pretty much what most people do. Haven't owned one of those. What else have I not done? I've not really done Kindle publishing. What else? I can't think. I don't think I must have done it. I must have dabbled at everything. Probably why I'm not as successful as some people. I think I dabble in everything, but I'm happy with that. I get bored really quick. So although I might not be as successful as some of the guys who spent 10 years building up an SEO agency, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy flipping from one thing. I'm like a sponge with my knowledge. I just soak up. I just love learning things. So my wife says I'm full of useless information, but it might be useful to some people, but she thinks it's all useless, should I say. Our commission's still weird for you lately. I've heard some. So Crew Deals, you're talking about Amazon influencer. Yeah, if you're talking about Amazon influencer, yeah, there's a thing called carousel rotation, which I'm the only person who talks about it. I think I'm the only person who spotted it, but it happens where they will rotate videos out of the carousel. So there'll be, so let's say 5 people in the upper carousel. They will take those videos out and they'll put 5 more in to see which one earns the most money for them. They won't keep 5 in that upper carousel earning them a certain percentage when they can swap them out, rotate 5 more in, and make more money. So yeah, they rotate the carousels out all the time. They also switch them off. So the UK at the minute has been devastating for me. It's my number one biggest earner. I've built it up. They switch carousels on to test them. They've been on for about 4 months. I've been doing incredibly well, and they've switched them off, or they're switching them off. And my views and sales has gone down and down and down. Thankfully, at the same time, my US has gone up and up and up, so it's balanced it out. But have you noticed how that happens when you do anything online? Never, if you're doing 2 things online, never at one point do both things do well at the same time. Like one will do well and the other will sink, and then it's so annoying. So yeah, at the minute, carousel rotation is happening. I know that because, like I say, UK is going down, but my US has suddenly gone up. Everybody's talking about, everybody's chatting out about it, saying like you, I think carousels disappeared, blah blah blah. I think they're rotating the carousels, apart from the UK, which do seem to be switching them off. They said they'd fully rolled it out, but it looks like they haven't. It looks like they've changed their mind. So God knows. Amazon is the most unpredictable platform there is. They work on data, but I think they check the data every 2 minutes by the looks of it, and change their mind every 2 minutes. When it works, it's fantastic, but yeah, it can go instantly. Okay, so I've been on an hour and 5 minutes. I think that's lunch break over. I need to get back to filming, well, setting up this TikTok shop studio, testing it out, making sure it's all good. I'm going to go live on Monday. If anybody's interested, I might drop some links so you can come in and say hi in the lives. It will be similar to this, hopefully a bit of nicer setup, me advertising some products, and we'll see what we make. Well, I've been told for the first 5 or 6 lives, I won't make a penny. So I'm going to do at least 1 or 2 lives per day for a week, and hopefully get through that no penny situation, and then hopefully it'll kick off. But my normal videos on TikTok anyway do make money, so I'm going to keep doing those. But apparently it's the live streams where the money is. So yeah, I'll let you all know. Maybe the next stream I do like this, I'll have some data and some information for you, because I can actually pull up some fantastic data for TikTok on my screen. So and I don't think it breaks their terms and conditions to share that. I'll have to check. It does with Amazon. Hence, I can't show you much about Amazon influencer earnings, because it breaks their terms and conditions if you share that. They will stop your account instantly. So I've never shared anything about my Amazon influencer earnings-wise and dashboard, etc. But yeah, if I do the TikTok shop, I think if I do it, I've got to do it. I think I've just got to go in, throw in, and go all in at it. I did a post on Twitter the other day just saying, how hard would you work if you earned $100 an hour? That's because after speaking to a lot of people, it seems to be, if you get a really good, successful TikTok shop, that seems to be kind of the money you make, like 100 an hour. Some are making 200 an hour. So, if I'm making 100 an hour, I'll sit on TikTok live for 10 hours a day. Crew Deal says TikTok shop course coming soon. Not by me, but a friend of mine is considering making one for Side Hustle Inside the Community. So if you want to join that, just let me know, drop me comments somewhere in here or contact me through somewhere. And I'll give you a discount link to Side Hustle Inside the Community where we do Amazon Influencer and Facebook. But yeah, I'm thinking about taking my Facebook course out of that platform and getting my friend to make one, and he could get a commission from it or whatever, and I might get him to put the course in there because he's the most successful at it. He's an expert. I won't name him because obviously he's not giving me permission to mention it, but yeah, if I was going to get anybody to do it, if we're going to get a course inside the Side Hustle Inside the Community, won't be from me until I'm a bit of an expert. But I definitely think we could get an expert to make one and put it in there. There's lots of people selling courses now, and there's some really good Facebook groups. If you want to go on Facebook group, there's one. Let me just see if I can find it before we go. Facebook, where's Facebook? Let me just see if I can find you the name of the. I say the only thing about using my phone for this camera is I can't show you apps. I can't get in. I can't get in. It's logged out. I will find you if you want to know that Facebook group. If you just search TikTok, I think it's called TikTok Affiliate or Affiliate TikTok in Facebook. There's a great group. It's got about 20,000 followers in it. A friend of mine actually runs it. And yeah, it's a great group, very helpful. And there's lots of inspiration in there. I'm in the community. I'm James Sledge. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Brilliant. I didn't know that. That's good. That's good. Yeah. I mean, I will get some. I think unless Facebook suddenly launches monetization for everybody, then I think it's a great option. If it does, if it goes, oh, every Facebook page is monetized, geez, we can make some money. So. But I also think when they do monetize it for everybody, I think the rates and the money and the amount you're paid will be tiny. I think because it's exclusive at the minute, the pages that are monetized can really earn. But I think when it opens it up to everybody, it'll slash the rates. That's my prediction. So if we don't hear anything from Facebook in June, let's say July, then I might consider taking that Facebook page out, that Facebook course out, and putting a TikTok one in, written by an expert, not me, an expert. In my community, the Side Hustle Inside Group, I can only put 2 courses in, so I can only have 2 communities inside it. I can get 3, but I have to pay a lot more from it. And at the minute, it doesn't make enough money for me to do that, because I could just keep the Facebook one, the Amazon one, and add a TikTok one. But it means I'd have to put up the price of joining, because that circle.so I use as the platform, it's really expensive. Crew Deals, yeah, definitely. Crew Deals, if you want information on TikTok, I'm happy to share privately more of what I know, or I can put you in touch with people that I trust that can teach you better than I can. As I just said, I'm going live on Monday for my first TikTok. I'm a newbie at that. So I will only teach you some if I've had experience with it or I know what I'm doing. I'm not one of these YouTubers who'll jump on it and charge you $499 for a course somebody else has created or written. I'll only do it when I have some expertise in it. So I was an influencer. I've been doing it for nearly 2 years now. I earn multiple thousands of dollars a month. So I would class myself as a bit of an expert in that. Hence, I've brought a course out in it. Facebook, I've done quite a lot, but I'm not hugely successful in it. But I just put inside the group what I knew. But yeah, I'll only share it. Yeah, reach out to me inside Hustle Inside the group. Crew Deals, brilliant. I'll jump on a live with you. I mean, you've paid to be in that group. Get the benefits out of it. I'm happy to jump on a one-to-one live with you and show you what I know. I can screen share that way and show you what I can. That's the benefits from being inside a community. If these people think, why should I pay, $100 a year to join a community? Because you get access to experts. One of the experts for TikTok Shop is in our community, the Side Hustle Inside Group, and I jumped on a live with him, and I learned so much the other night that it encouraged me and inspired me to do TikTok on Monday. So, yeah, that's the part of being in a community. Right, guys, I'm going to head off. Thank you all for joining me. I will edit the start of this a little bit and I'll pop it up on YouTube if you want to watch it later on. If you've just joined and you've missed it, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody dropping in. It was supposed to be a 1 hour lunch break, but we've definitely had more than that. But seeing as my battery is on my phone is about to run out, I better call it an end. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodness knows when that'll be. If I get a bit of time, I'll just jump on. Keep subscribed to the YouTube channel. You might just see a notification. Ooh, Carl's online again. But yeah, maybe in the future when I have a better studio and my new home, I can set up something a bit more permanent. We could do them more regular. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you very soon.